Hi y'all, it is me, Madison. I hope you're doing so well today. Today y'all, we are having a giant bacon grilled cheese with some tomato basil soup and some sour cream on top, and I tried to draw a little heart on there for y'all, and some honey mustard. Yes, ma'am. So before we get started, I just want to explain everything that I have here in front of me. For the bread, I use the H-E-B bread. It's called big bread. It's just big slices of sandwich bread. Then I put the Daya cheddar style slices of cheese on there. I put on some thinly sliced onions and some pickles. Yes, ma'am. And then I used the benevolent bacon on here. It's the only vegan bacon that I really like. And then y'all, for the outside of the bread, I put a thin layer of mayo on there and threw it in the air fryer, and it makes it super crispy. Yes, ma'am. For the soup, this is a boxed soup that I got to last me a while because of, I don't go to the store as often. So this is tomato basil soup from a brand called Imagine on there. I used the Tofurky sour cream. And then here, y'all, I whipped up some honey mustard, which is just some yellow mustard, agave nectar, and some mayonnaise, a scoop of mayonnaise in there, and I just stirred it up. Let's get started. I am hungry. I have some water right here. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Y'all hear the fire trucks or ambulance or whatever? It's nice and gooey on the inside. The reason I made this honey mustard, y'all, is because my first job was Sonic. And I used to get on my breaks, I used to get the grilled cheese with pickles and onions in it and dip it in honey mustard, the little packs that you open. And ranch. So it's very reminiscent for me. When I worked at Sonic, we had breaks that we can take, and our breaks were 15 minutes long. And we had to sit in the back in the stock room where there was obviously goods, like there was the paper goods, supplies and everything back there, and the soda boxes. And we'd sit on these foldable metal chairs and eat with like our food either in our lap or like on a shelf. And our boss, it was like franchise, right? It was owned by a husband and wife. Y'all know I love onion. Oh, I have lipstick on my chin. Anyways, they were really strict about their breaks. This looks sick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take it off. I'll be right back. I'm back. So anyways, my lips are kind of dry. But anyways, every time you went to the back, as soon as you sat down with their food, like they would make sure it was as soon as you sat down, they had this timer with like 4 timers on there, all set to 15 minutes. And you had to, if you were sat there after your 15-minute timer went up, oh, they were not happy with you. They were like, you need to get up now. You only get 15 minutes. I just remember them being very strict about it. They would watch you, time you. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is really good. So I've been freezing the bread that I get. To make sure it lasts longer. I mean, and it tastes okay. So that's good. So, if you guys have been keeping up with like my vlogs that I've been doing lately, I don't know, or if you just watch my mukbangs, but if you have, thank you. This is sign language for thank you. Thank you. I hope you've been liking them. But if you have, then you'll know that this is so good. I'm gonna put my napkin. I've been trying to foster a cat. And y'all, I ended up finding a cat to foster. And I'm going to put a picture of him right up here that I took. This was after playtime today. His name is Banana. He's so cute. That's what the shelter named him. You know how they give just random names to animals as they come in? They just pop a name on them. His name was Banana. It's so cute. So, there's a problem though. I absolutely love him. I absolutely love him. Oh, he's sitting right here. He's just a precious little chunk of love. You can check out my video called I'm a Foster Failure if you want to see more of him, and you'll see more of him coming up. But what I'm saying is that I applied to adopt him. I can't like, the thought of giving him up makes me want to cry. Whoa. Where did that come from? Okay, we hear you loud and clear. Jeez. Some of y'all are going to be happy about that. So anyways, he's just my little chunk of love, and he's so chill and sweet, and he stretches his paws out and he goes, and he plays and he's so gentle. So and he gets along with Kiki, and like today, Kiki and him were sniffing noses, like, yeah, I'm talking about you, Kiki. Every noise she hears, she is on it. So, what have y'all been up to? How's the quarantine going? The last time I left my house was when I went to San Antonio to go pick up Sugar Nug, and when I went to go get Banana. I saw my neighbor today. I was like, oh my God, hi, how are you? Which is the first person I've seen or talked to in a long time in person, besides Sugar Nug. Oh, and then the lady at the shelter for just a few minutes. So, I'm hanging in there, y'all. We're gonna get through it. We have to. I was thinking about my mom today, because my mom, if maybe y'all don't know, has a lot of ailments, and she has been struck many times in her life. Not only does she have like autoimmune diseases, type 1 diabetes, juvenile diabetes, neuropathy, cancer, incurable cancer, like it's in her blood. It's not going anywhere. She's been sick many times in her life. And I've talked to her about it, and I said, I'm like, Mom, how do you do this? Like, how do you, and we joke about stuff, well, she does, and she's like, well, if anything's gonna go wrong with somebody, it's gonna be me. And I'm like, Mom, how do you get through this? How do you stay so strong? Because she always stays so strong. She never, like, I mean, it's not like she's complaining, but she's just talking about like what's going on with her. Okay, she even when I know she's in pain, sick, doesn't feel good, she doesn't just sit there and wallow in her own sorrow. Never. No. Not gonna happen. And I'm always like, okay, somebody's calling me. I'll call you back, girlfriend. That's my friend. I go, Mom, how do you do this, Mom? And she's like, what other choice do I have? And I don't know, when she said that one time to me, it kind of struck a chord and made me think. And I'm like, you're right. Like, what other choice do you have? Because she was referring to like, what other choice do I have than to fight? Because she's a fighter. I always call her like the strongest soldier in the world. Because she fights, man. And so, anyways, what I'm saying is we're gonna get through this, because what other choice do we have? I was thinking about it today, that we're gonna have like is the question of, is life ever gonna go back to normal? And I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're gonna have a new normal. I would love for things to go back to the way they were. But is it? I don't know. I don't think so. And whatever that new normal is, hell, I don't know. I really want to go back to work though. Like really bad. I did this meal prep for Sugar Nut, and one of my friends was telling me, I sent them a picture, was like, you should do meal prep for people in your neighborhood or area. Or plant-based meal prep. And charge them. Oh, that was a good idea. But I don't think I'd charge for anything more than the cost of groceries. Because I got the time. Why not do it for somebody who could use it? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I've been watching so much YouTube. If I see an ad for that soap, y'all know what I'm talking about? That soap with that guy with that long hair. I'm so annoyed. I just like check out because I hear that ad so much. It's like, stop marinating your man meat in synthetic chemicals, blah, blah, blah. The commercial is so annoying. And then they like have like men sniff the soap because it like smells so good. And all the men are like, oh, that's nice. That's really nice, really nice. And then women sniff the soap, and then the women are like, all the women's responses are like, one's like, oh, that's really nice, I'd wear this on myself. But all of the other women's responses are like, oh, I wish my man would wear that. Or if a man was wearing that, ooh, I'd jump his bones. Like trying to gear like men into buying the soap so they smell good. So like girls want to make them drop trow immediately. You know what I mean? Okay. I can't lie, a good smelling man. Yeah. Or a master class. I'm such and such, and this is my master class. One's for like, I don't know, acting, cooking, going to friggin' space. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. Okay. I gotta stop. I put on my shorts, my like favorite pair of shorts today when I got dressed, and they were excuse me, they were snug. So that tells me that I'm sitting around and not moving enough, because I used to walk like 8 miles on a busy day at work, 4 on a slow. I mean, I take Kiki for walks, but I was very active. Not only was I walking, I'm lifting, I'm moving, I'm grooving, on the go. So it's tragic. I don't know, maybe some at-home workouts. Oh god, that's one thing I loved about my job, is it's like my exercise. I don't have to like make myself go exercise. You know what I mean? Although I need to, and I will. All I've been doing is like my stretches in the morning because I'm really tight. And then my shorts are tight. So your girl's got to do something about it. So Kiki and I will go on an extra long walk this evening, even though it's really hot. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. I'm full. That's good.